I thought we played a team that was I thought they did a great job of closing out sets, quite a bit better than what we did. Their serving put quite a bit of pressure on us, and they did a very effective job of varying planes, and I think our passers felt a little bit of the stress of probably maybe the energy in the building or whatever. I thought we were a little bit antsy coming out of the gate, and then I thought we kind of settled down a little bit. But their defense was really strong. I mean, it's not often that you're going to play somebody that's going to hold you under 100. I thought our offense was pretty ineffective for most of the night, and that was mostly due to how strong they were defensively. I thought they were excellent defensively, and I thought we battled. But a lot of times in the rallies, I felt like we were kind of on the defensive a lot, where they were kind of in attack mode. They were controlling most of the rallies, and it's really hard to finish off plays, I think, when you're playing an elite team where you're back on your heels most of the time.
Sarah, what was it like out there for you tonight? Obviously, hitting percentage wasn't probably where you wanted, but what was the challenge? What was it like for you?
I mean, just like Kelly said, we knew Nebraska was going to be a big defensive team, and so I knew going in it was going to have to be a gritty and just kind of chipping away the entire time, and they did a really good job of picking up those balls and getting really good block touches as well. So it was just kind of trying to stay with it and do what I can with the ball. Yeah.
Carter and Devin, you guys have been on such a run with your blocking lately, and they got more blocks than you guys tonight. It wasn't the deciding factor for you in the positive way. Was it something that made them hard to block, or did you feel a little off in trying to defend them?
I feel like Nebraska, they just had really good attackers, and they saw our block really well. I feel like it was just credit to their blockers being able to see around us.
Yeah. I think a lot of the time it's easy to look at it and say what was different about the block, but I think one of the biggest deciding factors of how well a team blocks in a match is service pressure, and I feel like they put a lot of service pressure on us. Got us out of system and made it really easy to identify where the ball was going to go. And on the flip side, they were in system a lot of the time. And I don't know. I think they're just factors that went into it that differed in the way we were able to block the ball on both sides.
Kelly, it'd be easy to look at this match and maybe some of the earlier matches in the season and say there's a gap between where you guys are and some of the elite teams in the country. Is that fair? And if it is, how do you close that? You've got plenty of time here. It's not like there's no time left.
Yeah, I would say that is fair. It's I think we are a talented team that is like a lot of teams trying to find we're close. We're not that far off, although at the end of the day it'll say 3-0. I think our team knows that this is a good team, and tonight they played better than we did, and quite frankly, the past couple years they've played better than what we have. I would say consistently from match to match, and that's one of the things that that just makes the Big Ten so good is there has to be a consistency with how you championships reward, Big Ten championships reward consistency, match in, match out, being ready to play every single match, being hungry, humble, just going to work, and that's one of the things that, what the run that they're kind of on in the conference. It's hard. We were in that place for a few years, and being good and being healthy and having the leadership and all those things for week in and week out is hard to do and is impressive. We're not that far off, but clearly, we've got work to do, and that's hopefully what'll be fun about the next however many weeks we've got left.
Kelly, did anything Nebraska do surprise you, or was this pretty much the team that you saw on tape?
I didn't think he'd start in row 2. No, there's nothing that they do that surprise. That's not John's goal, is to surprise people. It is to wear you down with playing at a high level. And I thought they did a really good job, but they were much more balanced than what we were offensively. With they were spreading the ball out. Part of that had to go with their ball control. Part of it had to be decision making as well. But no, they are what they are at a really high level, and you've got to play very well to beat them.
Devin, or if any other players want to kind of chime in, I guess I was just wondering, moving forward, what's kind of the message you take to practice tomorrow, and just moving forward as you try to move on from this match?
To stay hungry. That match hurt. We've got some stuff that we can figure out, and it just brings us closer as a team in figuring out how to get better and how to connect more and how to, dig ourselves out of holes like that. It just opens up new ways for us to get better with one another.
Sarah, along those same lines, you guys are veteran, right? It's not like this is a young team. Will that work to your advantage, do you think, is that one match like this isn't going to wreck the
I think so. I
mentality?
think as long as we're learning from this and we're taking that to heart and not just being told the same things over and over and over again. We are a veteran team, but that comes with being able to act like that and being able to develop as the season goes on and being able to stay hungry to grow in other aspects, maybe outside of volleyball, maybe on the court, maybe different things that we can do just to get that edge. Because right now, where we're at, we don't have that. So searching for things outside of that and outside of ourselves, I think would be a big thing.
Any last questions?
Thank you.